Hi. Welcome everybody to episode 98 of the CosCast.
Wow.
98. I am your main host, as always, Pixie Dust Cosplay, and with me I have my co-hosts
Annabella Cosplay.
And then yes, Cosplay.
Welcome, ladies, and also a warm welcome to our lovely guests, Sample Cosplay and SaharaSara Cosplay.
Hello. Hello.
We're so glad you could come and join us today. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about how it is for you two to cosplay together, how you got into cosplay, and we're also going to promote your panel at Torucon later this year.
Yay.
Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting. But before we do, let's move into our regular segments. So let's start with cosplay progress. Have we been working on anything cosplay related this week?
Yes, I'm still working on my Melisandre cosplay. Today I've watched Betrayal Raven's stream of the Dragon Age RPG thingy, and I've attached the bodice of my dress with like the interfacing. Is that what it's called? Lining. Yeah. And right now I'm just taking up some parts of it because I decided to do it a bit differently. But hey, I'm learning! Yay! Progress.
Ding ding! Achievement unlocked.
Yes.
How about you other guys?
Not cosplay per se, but it's kind of related because I've upgraded my hobby room.
Cool.
As you can see behind me, all the
Yeah.
shelves, I've tried to sort things and not having them all over the place.
It looks really tidy and lovely, and I'm really jealous of your new shelves.
Yeah, I love it.
Also, Cecilia says in the chat, hashtag Samsara ship name. I don't know. So that's a thing now.
Yeah.
Well, I've been just working on some little things this week because I've been kind of busy. So I've made some buckles for Ceres out of Warbler. So this is
So
a
nice.
little like pin that moves and stuff. So hopefully
Look cool.
and not break. That would be sad if they break. And I've also been working on some accessories for my modern Ariel Disney princess thing that I'm going to be doing at Desicon. So I made like a little pendant of a goldfish. It's going to be hanging from a chain.
Made that?
Yeah. And some golden stars that's going to be like little earrings. So I just have to attach the hooks on the ends here because right now there's just tiny little loops.
What are they made of? Thank
They're
you.
Warbler.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just modeled them by hand and then painted it.
They look really smooth though.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's like 6 layers of wood glue on
That
them.
explains it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They would not look
50% Warbler, 50% glue.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Right. So Sam and Sarah, how about you guys?
Well, I am getting started with this, like the aria, and it takes forever to make this, but it's fine. I get to see a lot of movies.
So you're just stitching together all the straps for Arya's like brown season 1, season 2 outfit.
I have to first pinch a hole and then just the threads in the hole. So I can't just normal sew it together.
I see. Lots of prep work, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam.
Yeah. We've done a lot of the same at our workshop, like last weekend, I think it was. So we made 2 masks. You can really see it well, but they have different layers and
Wow.
things to them. So we're gonna paint them at some point.
And I was thinking of having a workshop this weekend, but I ended up working, so I didn't have time to finish. But we made 2 Jack Frost staffs.
Yeah, I've seen them on
Um,
Instagram. They
and
look
we
so
thought-
cool.
And we thought like, oh, we're gonna be genius, and we're gonna like make them detachable so we can bring them in our suitcase. It's gonna be awesome. And when I brought it home, I was like, oh, I should check like how well it fits in the suitcase, and it doesn't fit. So that was a fail, but it looks cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we probably have to readjust them or buy a bigger suitcase or something so we can bring them on a plane. But they look cool.
Yeah.
So, and I painted my Jack Frost hoodie for like many hours, but it's still not done. So I'm trying
All
to finish
those
that
tiny
soon.
details.
Yeah. And I painted a black hoodie as well because I'm doing a dark version of Jack Frost. And white on black takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the paint I use dry really fast. I have to wash my paintbrush all the time because it sticks and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
I
tried
think that's
fabric
it.
painting before Christmas and it took forever.
yeah, that's what I'm doing now, and it's yeah.
All right. Enough about our cosplay woes. Let's move on to some other things. News. We have a few interesting bits of news this weekend. So the first one, I'm gonna just start screen sharing because this time I am prepared.
Woo!
Yay! So this first article was Annabella's find or Sunniva's find from geekxgirls.com, and it's called "Little Girls Are Better at Designing Superheroes Than You."
Very true.
Yes. So there's this artist called Alexandria Law who has created a awesome Tumblr account with girls in superhero costumes that have been drawn and redesigned into proper superhero costumes. So, like, there's this little girl, and she's turned into this, which I think is super cool.
Ah,
Yeah, so cute.
that's so cool.
Yeah, and Power Girl and a Bat Girl. Without, the huge boob hole in the middle.
Yeah, there's no boob armor. There's no like string bikinis. There's no,
Yeah, look
this
at
is
this.
Actually realistic.
Yeah.
actually realistic, awesome girl superheroes.
Yeah, like I could wear
Yeah.
this Wonder Woman cosplay and not feel self-conscious or like I'm
Yeah,
exposed.
I'd love to.
Mhm. And so there are just lots of super cute and cool superhero costumes there. Like this Ice Girl. Who wouldn't want to be her?
That's so cool.
Fire.
It would actually be fun to like get a group cosplay and cosplay those drawings.
Yeah, that would be very fun. So yeah, we just thought this was cool, and the link is already out on our Facebook page. So if you want to check more of these out and look closer at them, you can just hop on over to our Facebook and you'll find them. The next piece of news is that Ridgeback Creations posted another video in their Harry Potter DIY series this week. So this time they made Neville's cactus thing called Mimbulus Mimbletonia. So you should all check that out because they make amazing detailed videos and that really show you how to go about creating something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the third piece of news is that Outland, the Norwegian comic book and geek paraphernalia store chain, is celebrating 25 years, and they're doing this by giving everyone 40% off on 25 specially selected graphic novels or comics. So they have a list on their page that you can check out to see if there's any comics that you could want to check out and get a really huge discount on. I know ElfQuest is on it, so I'm very like volume 1 of the ElfQuest saga. So I'm very interested in that. And so you just go down on their page and you'll find it under this post. So,
Sandman. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, volume 1 of Sandman.
I'm totally not checking it out right now.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
The next piece of news is that the CosCast with SaharaSara Cosplay, Ingrid Beast Cosplay, and Weaselette Cosplay are going to be hosting a panel at Kapla /Torucon in June. So we will be on a panel talking about cosplay, all the things. It's a panel about cosplay as a lifestyle. How do you incorporate cosplaying into your life? Like, how do you make time? How do you have money for it? And all of those kinds of things. So we think that's going to be really exciting. So this will be happening on Saturday. I think at around 6:30 or 6:45 or something, and it'll last for an hour. So if you have a Dezucon ticket, you can attend this event if you're 18 years or older.
I'll be there.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay. I think the audience will be able to ask questions if they want to, and Ingrid Beast will be moderating the whole thing.
I'll be asking anyway.
Yeah.
Break
good.
all the rules.
Yes, break all the rules. Do it. And also the last piece of news is that the Fates Win Saga has live streamed a new episode earlier today, which Sunniva mentioned. So you guys should go check that out. They had some technical difficulties at some point, and had to take a little break to sort them out, but I think they were able to fix it, and so there is a full episode available.
Yes. There's one thing. There's one story that I actually sent you earlier this week,
Oh, yeah.
but it's okay. Hot Topic, the American store or whatever it's called, have released a Wonder Woman inspired clothing line, which is amazing. It's different dresses and skirts and jackets that's inspired by the Wonder Woman brand. So if you want to check that out, go check it out. I don't remember exactly what the name of the thing is, but it shouldn't be hard to find.
No, but I have it up so I can screen share it. Do you have any thoughts on the collection? Did you like it?
Yeah, I think it's cool that they actually have taken their time to do this, and Wonder Woman, which is I would say, very positive and awesome superhero.
I really like the skirt, the black dress, and the leather jacket. I think they are very cool.
And also, I guess it's because of the new Wonder Woman movie, which is out in cinemas now. And it has gotten a lot of awesome and good reviews so far, and that I kind of like. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah. You other guys?
I really like how they have a lot of plus size friendly clothing as well. And they don't look very different. They're just adjusted.
Yeah.
So that was really cool and very good that they do that, because not everyone fits like the standard sizing system.
No, that's
Very
very true.
true.
I like that they're inclusive.
Yeah, I'm not really into superheroes, but the skirt is beautiful.
Yeah. It's very pretty. All right, let's see. Okay, so you guys can check that out on your own time. If you like, we'll just continue on with our show. So without more ado, I figured we could share some photos of our guests so you guys can get to know them a little bit better. And then we'll start in asking all of our inane questions. Let's see. So
That's my girlfriend.
Yeah, it's your girlfriend. It's SaharaSara Cosplay. So this is you in your Feely cosplay, and the photo is taken by DR Portraits.
Yeah, at Bonsai.
Yeah, we were there too. I remember passing you guys when you were doing this photo shoot. I think it was we shot Sunniva's Justin cosplay from Stranger Things and my Link cosplay. Looks really good.
Yeah, and this I think is really funny that you guys did Feely and Keely, just in different conventions. It's really, really cute. And
She did Feely at Torucon when I went in the competition.
oh,
Right.
right.
Yeah, she was my ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
I was
I
supposed to
remember
be at BansaiCon, but the day before I had to cancel all my tickets because I had a really bad lung infection. So I was there for just like mental support over the phone.
Oh.
Yeah. we was
At
planning
all.
to go to the stage together. That Sam was supposed to be my stage ninja, but she got sick. So I was like, sure, I can probably do it alone.
Yeah, but your stage
Fine.
performance was so funny. I laughed so much, and it did
Thanks.
not show that you were supposed to have someone else at the stage
good.
with you.
I was at home watching the live stream and watching her perform, and I was like, I'm supposed to be there. I'm so sorry.
Aw.
But I'm glad I didn't go because I had like almost 14 fever. So
Oh,
I wasn't
Yeah.
that good. Yeah.
Health first, always.
yeah. Let's see. And this is the next one. This is your Pokemon trainer cosplay.
Yeah,
She's taken up
with
Torucon,
all my
I think?
Instagram pictures.
And Sarah, tell us, how fast did you make this cosplay? When did you decide to make this?
Well, you know, as a normal cosplayer, you always get ideas on the most unconventional times. 2 weeks before the convention, for example, I was like, I have to do this like now, and I can't wait. So I did it in 2 days.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I just
I-
remember getting a text in the
That's-
morning that she was like, I'm in the bus and go to the fabric store. And I was like, yeah, sure, good luck. And a few days later, she was like, oh, by the way, I'm sewing the zipper and now I'm done. I was like, right, what?
You, good lady, are insane.
Yep.
I just realized why you don't like superheroes, because you are a superhero.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
are
so
Wonder
sweet.
Woman.
She has her own.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next on. This is a freaky picture. So scary.
Wasn't this the winner of our Halloween competition?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
It
Thanks
was.
for that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're welcome. It was really good. How did you make this?
I had to try. I just found the picture. I had to.
To be fair, she made a lot of cute Snapchat videos with that thing on. It was adorable.
I can't imagine that.
But I really love creepy things. So
Yeah.
Mm,
I think it's cute just like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
probably helps for sure. All right, moving on. So Tonya can actually look at the screen again. This is
Oh
Sample.
my god, that's my
Oh, that's me.
girl!
That's me.
You guys are so adorable. This was from your performance at Bonsai, and we took this picture.
No, Torucon.
Torucon? Yeah,
Yes.
Torucon, of course. Yes. My bad. It was Torucon. I was going to say that, but got it mixed up in my head.
Blip.
That's maybe because we did take pictures from that competition.
Yeah, we did. This is our picture from Torucon.
Yes.
You were such a cute Keely.
I had many people like walking up to me and like, "Oh, you're so cute," and I was like, "Thanks." It was really
Yeah.
fun.
If you were
I-
cute, you would be like, I'm not cute, I'm manly.
No, I just said thanks. And
I
a couple of
think-
people were like, "I thought you were a man," and I'm like, "Nope."
I think this is backstage for this competition was the first time I actually talked to you. For the
Yep.
first time.
And when I get nervous, I get like insane mouth diarrhea. So I was so afraid I just scared you off.
No, not at all.
So yeah, but that was really cozy because I didn't realize it was you at first. And when you started talking, I was like, "Wait, isn't that?" Oh, right, okay.
It was really nice and fun. It's always really fun when you get to know people and when you get to see and look back and remember how you actually met. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
That was really fun. And Keely was very fun to wear as well. Ooh,
This is
yes.
you next. This is from Doctor Who. We've shown this before, I think, but it.
Yes. I don't have a lot of like good or professional pictures. So like the ones I have, I just slam everywhere. And this is maybe the best picture I have. I don't even look like myself.
You look
Oh,
very
yeah.
different.
Oh, I
You
love it.
do.
But I can see
I
that
do.
it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but under that wig, I had like short, bright red hair. It was hilarious because I got so warm at the convention after like a photo shoot, and I just ripped the wig off, and everyone around me was horrified because they thought it was my real hair. And I was like, no, it was a wig, and they were like, you have red hair. And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I get that from kids a lot when I take my wigs off, and it's like, oh my god, you have blue hair. What happened?
Yeah. And the fun thing is, I think that was my first ever wig that I styled.
Oh, cool.
And it turned out really good.
Yeah, it was a very good first start. Absolutely.
And when I started, it was like hip length curls, and I had to straighten it, wash it, and add like the brown gradient.
Wow.
It's very fun. It wasn't even a lace front, and it still looks really natural. I'm so happy with it.
Yeah, it looks really great. And this photo was taken by Torucon Photography.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see, last one. I just like this because you look so adorable.
It's so adorable. The fun thing is, this was like, I think, my second cosplay ever.
Mhm.
And a friend of my aunt.
This is from Welcome to Night Vale, right?
Yes. And a friend of my aunt was practicing photography. So she's like, oh, can I come to Desicon when you're there and take some pictures? And I was like, yes. Free good pictures? Yes. So we had a really good photo shoot, and I got tons of good pictures of that cosplay. I'm so pleased. I looked so good that day. It's
It is true.
It is true.
Purple is a
It is
very
not
nice
wrong.
color on you.
Yes, thank you. I love that color. I should wear it again.
Just steal Sunniva's hair.
Yeah, you can borrow mine.
Yeah, thanks. We can switch if you want like bright pink hair.
Of course, always.
And you're getting so much love from the chat. I haven't had time to like follow it because of the screen share, but people are really loving you guys.
Yes.
Let's see.
There's a lot of hearts going on.
Yeah,
I see it.
lots of activity. That's so cute. People are, yeah. Our viewers are the best. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. So many hearts and so many smileys and yeah.
Positivity.
Yay! So Tanya, do you maybe want to do the first questions?
Yes, I do. Okay. We'll take Sarah first. When did you start cosplaying?
The first convention was Torucon 2014, but I guess I started like that in 2013. So I don't know what is my start time exactly, but somewhere around.
How about you, Sample?
I started, like, my first convention was Torucon the year before, but I started with my cosplay in like May, I think. Yeah, something about that. So only like a small year longer. Yes.
Nice.
So,
So you haven't been cosplaying for that long?
Not really, but we had a very fast learning curve at some point when we both started like kind of doing it a bit together and sharing tips and kind of doing more cosplays together. We kind of just learned things really fast at some point. So there's a big difference from it's a very big difference from our first cosplay and now.
You even got me to start this working on this cosplay. So
Yeah.
it's like I think you guys have this kind of drive. I don't know. It's awesome.
I'm probably the biggest or only reason Sarah started with Feely. So I'm guilty of many cosplays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Sorry.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
It's so cute.
Nah.
But how did you two meet?
School, basically.
I can tell the version that sounds way more cute and romantic.
Please.
We were in parallel classes, which means that we had like some of the same teachers, and our classrooms were like across the hall, stuff like that. And then
From across
I think,
the hall.
and like in 9th grade, we started the year with having like a trip to the woods. And because we were smart, we set our tent in the same place where it doesn't rain, it's not wet, it's not a lot of trees, because we were like practical people. And that was right next to each other. So we started playing like Chubby Bunny and playing music and being nerds. That's how we got to know each other.
Eating dinner together.
Oh, that's such a sweet story.
Camping
though. I mean,
trip.
Yeah.
And I
Let's
won
just
at Chubby
ignore
Bunny.
Let's just ignore. We just didn't talk very much. We're like, I know you like this nerd shit, and I like this nerd shit, but we don't talk about it. We don't talk
Yeah, we
together.
went to the same Spanish class for a year without even like saying hello to each other. We just acknowledge that, okay, we have the same name. This is awkward. That's pretty much everything.
I actually have other friends who's together who has the same name. And I find it kind of interesting, because how do you know when people are addressing one specific of you, or
They changed my name. When I got into a friend group, they were like, sorry, but we already have a Sarah, so we had to rename you. So you can choose a name, or we're going to pick one for you. I'm sorry, that's how it goes. So I'm not Sarah anymore. No, I'm Sam.
It's weird when people call you Sarah, like your parents and stuff like that. I'm like, stop.
Yes.
I can't.
Who's Sarah? Oh, right. My name's Sarah. So we went through a phase of calling me different things. We started with Sherlock, because I basically was grumpy smartass for a while. And then Bubbles and weird things, and then just Sam.
That now the Bubbles comment in the chat makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some people call me Sarah, some people call me Sam. It depends if they know Sarah or not, and how they met me and when they met me. But yeah, it's still a bit confusing. But her whole family calls me Sam, so it makes things a lot easier when I'm at her place.
So it's kind of like name changing by committee, really.
Yeah. Part-time Sam, part-time Sarah.
Do you guys feel it's more motivating to work on cosplays when you have someone to do it with?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Because when you don't know how to do shit, then you ask the other person.
Yeah. Basically, and like we ask each other about how we're doing on this and this, and how far we've gotten, and if you have worked and stuff. And you feel bad if you say no every single time. So you're like, if I work a bit on this today, I can finally say I've worked on it. So it's very motivating.
And it's
And,
hard
we
to
help each
cheat
other out.
also. You can't say,
It's
yes,
very hard
I
to cheat.
worked. And you have,
But you can ask when,
Yeah.
because you saw 6 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race today. When did you have time? So.
When you sleep.
So it depends, but we usually work a lot together and at the same time and stuff, so we can motivate each other and help each other.
Oh, I
Very
envy you
sweet.
so much. Let's see. What type of characters do you prefer to cosplay, and how do you choose them?
I start? Okay.
You start.
I don't really have a preference to cosplay type or something. I just find the character and I see that this is cool. I like this for some reason, and then I just make it.
I'd usually say everyone has a type, but in this case, I totally agree, because she's like, some things she doesn't want to cosplay at all. That's very similar to something else, but some things she does want to cosplay, and I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, it has a very different, like, every cosplay is very much not the same. But I tend to want to cosplay quirky men.
And it's true.
It's true. Like if I ever say, "Oh, I want to make a dress," everyone looks at me like, "What? Do you have?"
Have you ever made?
Yes.
Have you ever made a dress for a cosplay?
No. But I want to at some point.
No, but I
But
think
I
it's
want
kind of
to-
cool to have like an MO. There's nothing wrong in preferring to.
No, but
you know.
I want to cosplay a bit more females because it feels weird like every single time like painting on a beard. I'm like, I could actually use my body for what it's supposed to be. That sounds weird, but like I want to try to cosplay more girls because I haven't really cosplayed any girls for like years. I think the last girl I ever cosplayed was Rose, and that might actually be the only girl as well if I remember correctly.
Well, you can totally pull off both genders, so
Yeah. So thank you. But yeah, mostly fantasy, mostly guys. For some reason, also love beards. That's about it. Or like stubble, which is a bitch to paint on, but
Takes a while.
yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, and then you have to think about not smudging it off.
Yep. Like the whole Torucon, I was like, I had grease paint like on half of my face, and I was like, "Don't touch my face." It was really difficult.
Don't it?
Don't touch
And
my
that's when
face.
that's when you kind of cosplay hug, which is just you don't really hug anyone. It's
Yeah.
just like
Don't really
Back.
And I had so much clothes on that if I were to hug someone, I can't really reach them because I was just a ball of like leather. I was like,
all right. You are going to have a panel at Torucon this year. Can you guys tell us a little bit about it?
Well, we really want to inspire people, like new people, to start cosplaying, and help them get started. So that's basically the main
And
to start.
it's also a
cosplay.
bit like, I feel like I needed the most help when I've already made like my first cosplay and went to my first convention. And then I'm always a bit like, well, what now? I've made one cosplay, but I don't really know anything else. So I kind of wanted to incorporate like what to do next or like things to continue, how to maybe learn a bit more, finding sources for cosplay. Because I didn't really know any sources. I just knew to like Google something and search something up on YouTube and hoping it was there, which was not. So we wanted to like have a bit of everything, but like mostly like beginner, intermediate stuff. And then just talk about cosplay, like things we've learned, things we've experienced, and of course, say questions.
I think this is exactly why we started the CosCast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
This is really cool. We need panels about things.
Yeah. Because
I think the
remember
difference
that
is that-
feeling. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I think the difference is you have 98 episodes. We're probably going to get like 60 or 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So we can't make it as long.
Yeah. No overtime.
And we have a really fun PowerPoint.
Ooh,
That's
I can't wait to see it.
I was like, one thing I want to do is make a PowerPoint, but I don't want it to be boring. So I just throw in a lot of pictures and like GIFs and memes and just try to make it like kind of awkward but funny.
Yes.
So that's what I'm doing.
Is there
Man,
anything
it's
you want
got
to add
50.
to it, Sarah? Or
No, I think Sam said most of it. Yeah, I
Sorry,
think so. No,
talk a lot.
nah, it's okay. It's
that's
fine.
good.
But I mean, I remember that feeling of being brand new in the cosplay community and coming to a con and not really knowing anyone except Tonya and Sunniva. And so I think the way we got into the community was making this podcast and like, hey, let's film ourselves doing stupid stuff and interview people. That way we'll get to know someone.
And also, we don't mind being awkward. So if
No.
we step up and just be awkward and stupid, it won't feel as stupid and awkward for other people to do the same.
Yeah. So.
Maybe. All right. But why did you guys decide on the specific topic for your panel? You were a bit into it, but yeah.
Yeah, basically what we said like earlier, that we wanted to help people. I think we started thinking about it when we saw all those questions on Facebook, like in the Cosplay Norge group and stuff like that. And people were asking very weird questions, kind of like, how do I make this cosplay? And then you have a picture. You can't just explain that. You have to, like, how do I make smaller things, or how do I make armor, or some more? So we thought about that. We have to this and help people understand that you have to think. You have to split up the cosplay into more.
Yeah,
parts.
it's a process.
And
You
that's
can't just do
important.
everything.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, that people tend to just ask questions that kind of seem basic sometimes, but how the beep would you know how to do it if you haven't learned it somewhere? So it's really, really, really good idea of you guys to have this panel. Have you ever held any panels, lectures, or workshops before?
Sam have.
I have once. Hexcon once posted on a group like, oh, can someone have something cosplay related at our con, because we want more cosplay at the convention and everything. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do a panel about like makeup and SFX makeup and female to male makeup and such things. And sent them an email, and then we fixed the date and time and everything, and went to the convention with 2 friends. And apart from those 2, only 2 others showed up. So I had 4 people listening, and I was like, sure. But it was really fun and still a great experience, because the people who were there were actually very interested. So
Yeah.
it was still a good experience, but they didn't really commit much to making cosplay related things, I feel. So there weren't a lot of cosplayers at the convention that year, and I haven't really gone back because of time. So I don't know how it's progressed, but it's a couple of years ago now, so it's a bit far back in the past.
And that's always a fear, no matter how many times you do it. Whenever you have a panel or a workshop, it's like, oh my god, what if no one shows up? I always get so nervous, and I have to pee, and I'm like
I always have to stress pee, so I feel that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, your body thinks it wants to pee, but you know that you don't have to.
No, I actually do have to, so
Yeah.
that's kind of inconvenient as well.
But we know the feeling, because when we were at Unicon, when we held our first panel, the timetable of the day and all the panels got kind of delayed throughout the day. So there were no one there when we were supposed to start our talk. But it turned out pretty good. We had a lot of people there, or it wasn't full or anything, but it was a small convention. But the people who were there, they were interacting and they were having a good time, laughing, and it was amazing. We had a good time, I would say. So are you nervous about the talk, or do you think it's going to be fine?
Nah. I don't really get nervous
I like
about
to talk before people, so
I don't really get nervous for things like that.
It's gonna
I'm
be
probably
fun.
gonna get nervous like 30 seconds before. But nah.
I envy you your confidence.
But I had a really bad stage fright like when I was a younger teenager kid. But then I started acting in musicals, so that kind of quickly faded when you sing in front of like 300 people, because you kind of need to put that aside. And yeah. So I'm comfortable with like most things now in front of people.
That's great. So,
Yeah, I can
Sarah,
I
are you more
can actually
nervous?
relate to that.
Sarah, are you more nervous, or are you cool too?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're
You're cool.
I'm cool.
Cool like a
It's so
cucumber.
cool. Cucumber
That's
with
what I roll on.
anxiety.
I'm cool.
Uh.
People probably like me, so I just talk. Sure.
Oh, Eden says musical theater is life. in the chat.
Yes.
Is
It's
Yes.
so fun. I haven't been in a musical for like 2 years now, and I feel the itch. But it's fine. I don't have time.
You can make your own musical.
Yeah.
Actually,
And you have
Well,
open scene
actually-
at Torucon.
Yeah.
but well, actually, I did actually start to like make my own musical around Kaiser's Orchestra.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I like wrote kind of like an outline of like the first part of the musical, and then that's on my other computer, which is currently completely dead and corrupt, so I can't get it back.
No.
But I think it was really badly written, so I can rewrite it. But yeah,
Yeah. Eric says the great crossover musical? Question mark?
question mark indeed.
Eden
like a
says,
great-
"Cast me." Eden wants to be in it.
I will cast you if that ever at some point happens. Sure. Sure.
I'm just gonna add one question that's not in the questions that we have prepared, and that is, if you were ever gonna have like a workshop type of thing, what would you have a workshop in?
Do you mean at a panel or like no,
Just
like
a
at a
workshop.
con? At a con?
Yes.
Yes.
What's your specialties?
well that I want to hold or that I want to learn from.
That you want to hold if you were gonna hold a workshop?
I think confident warbler. I think by now. Yeah,
Hmm.
warbler.
Good to know.
Props? Question mark? I think.
Yeah.
I really like making props, and I like figuring
We can
out.
have it together, Sam.
Yes. I like
The
when I see a
ultimate-
prop. I just figure out in my head like the parts and how I will do it and connect it, and I really love props, and I never pick any cosplay with a prop ever, so that's not. But I really
You
like
have-
it.
You have the staffs for Jack Frost.
That's the only prop I really have that I classify as a prop, so I'm very pleased with picking this cosplay.
But that kind of sounds like us three too. We love armor and props, but we have not cosplayed a single armor. cosplay.
Exactly. I'm like, I really want to make a prop. Let's make this character with no prop at all.
Yeah.
I want to make armor. No. I'm gonna make another gown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think this will be like my 4th full-length dress or something.
Sessa has a question.
Ooh. Oh yeah. We're gonna get to that question.
That's exactly
We're
what I
getting
was
to
thought
it.
we were gonna say, so I got like soda up in my nose from laughing. But it was
Yeah, because this is usually your question.
yeah.
But I'm gonna ask one more question before we will move into Cessa's question, and that is, if you guys had unlimited budget, what would be your dream cosplay?
Oh, I don't know. I think I just want to make every cosplay. Like, if
All
I
of
have
them?
unlimited budgets, yes, I want to make them all.
That's like one of the best answers ever. I'll just make all of them.
All of them.
Why choose?
Exactly.
How about you, Sam?
I have like probably a very cheating answer.
Nothing.
But I'm
is
gonna go with
cheating.
it.
Yeah.
I want to cosplay as Kamui, and the prop is her house with all the gear and workshop and everything, and the dogs.
Oh.
Because then I can make everything.
Yeah. You just want to take over.
And you have a dog.
Life.
And I have 2 dogs, and they
Yeah.
can do tricks.
And they don't step on your fabric.
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
trained not to, and they're adorable.
They are.
But like,
She
if I
gave me. She actually gave me some tips on how to teach your dog not to step on your costumes.
I'm not sure Woodfud is like the best dog to do it to. I feel like he's too stubborn. But
Oh yeah, he is stubborn as.
yeah.
Gets annoying sometimes.
But if I had to pick one cosplay, maybe Piccolo from Dragon Age. Not because he has a very intricate costume, but you'd probably need like full latex piece on your whole body.
Yeah.
That sounds like a big job.
Yeah, so I really want to cosplay him, but it's like make a bodysuit with padding and have a bald cap. Or not do it at all.
I think you can talk to obsessive creative disorder because I think he's doing something with a full bodysuit of latex as
And
we
I think
speak.
he's going mad.
Yeah,
I think also he's going mad. So you could probably ask him and just take the short right to how to do it.
That's true. But there's also a tiny bit of problem. Because I'm slightly allergic to latex.
Oh, but if you have unlimited budget, you can make it out of something else.
I can. So that's that's my answer. Piccolo. And someone has to make it for me and do the painting and everything installing for me. So I have to do it.
Your servants, that's what you want.
Yeah, I want a house elf.
All right.
You that it says life goals in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes. All the cosplays, yes.
Yes.
Lucia Farah says. All right. Now to the main question of tonight, which is if you were a fruit or vegetable, what would you be and why? And before you answer, Rani Rav in the chat is saying, I know the answer for the vegetable question.
Actually, I feel like I've changed my mind a bit, but I'm not sure. Because we
Tell us,
we
Sam.
about
Tell us your answer.
because when I talked about it with my egg, I said that I was a chili. Because I'm very good in small doses, but I can get very annoying really fast and get stuck in your face. And I'm also really hot and I'm red. Like I get so overheated all the time. And when I get overheated, I'll get red like a chili. So.
Well,
This is the most like fulfilling answer we've ever gotten. I think
about this a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
We've noticed.
But I also feel like I would rather be a moss, like moss or alga, because they grow on sloths. So I could just cuddle a sloth all day if I'm moss. I could just hug a sloth with my moss body.
So what you're saying is that you are more like a chili, but you want to be moss.
And I'm kind of like a coconut because I like coconuts.
Yeah, I'm with you on that coconut thing.
I'm hairy, and I'm
Sweet on the
liquid inside. Yeah.
And you can be used to make delicious Thai food.
Yes.
I also bunch of coconuts.
Coconuts. Actually, that's one of my favorite songs from that movie. But
Oh yeah, me too. I love
unrelated.
of course.
How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, I think-
What's your fruit or vegetable?
I mean, I was planning on just saying like potato, and then saying like one sentence about why. Basically, just made a whole book about why you should be a vegetable. So it won't be as satisfying for me to tell you, but sure. I want to be a potato because they're perfect. However it looks, it's just perfect anyway.
Yeah.
And you can make it into whatever you want. Like you can squish it and it will still taste good.
Yeah, and you can use it to make potato stamps.
Or you can just
Yeah.
grow it in your garden and they'll look beautiful.
Yeah.
But that's usually how I introduce myself at, like job interviews. Like, so what are
I'm
your
a potato.
Yeah, I'm a potato. I can do everything.
I'm actually called potato at work. Because when they have if someone is sick and they need another person at a different part of my what's it called, nursing home, they're just like, Sarah, go there, and I'm like, okay. I work everywhere at once, so
We're
I'm a
all
potato.
potatoes, basically.
Yeah, but Sarah, if
Cosplayers
you're
are
a potato,
potatoes.
but Sarah, if you're
Yeah?
a potato, I demand that you're a mandelpotet, because that's basically the only potato I love.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
I don't really like potatoes, but I like that potato.
I really found that
Good potato.
statement so cute. It was so beautifully said.
I was only kind of waiting for Sarah to reply, but I want to be a blue potato or something.
No, she
I
likes
wanna
all
be a
potatoes.
potato.
Himedetta says, next challenge, make an entire cosplay using potatoes.
Oh my god.
Actually, I was about to say, but I forgot. One of the cosplays I'm making is Rincewind, and he has a weird obsession with potatoes. So I feel like this fits.
This fits.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
true.
make like a potato stamp on his cosplay. When people ask like about the things, I'm like, it's a potato stamp because he loves potatoes.
Oh, yes, this needs to happen.
So this
Clever.
fits.
There are no coincidences.
But I kind of disagree because I think Sarah would be a cookie.
Yeah.
But that's,
I-
not a vegetable
I'm
or a
not-
fruit.
It is. It is.
No. But
Trust me.
cookies. I actually have cookies here. You want to see? It's my favorite
Why not?
cookie.
Why not?
Okay.
It's squished, but this is my favorite cookie.
What is that laugh?
Oh my god. Just died. Just like Donadov says, wipes tear. Love is so beautiful.
Is this love? Is this what love looks like?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Okay. Ranirov also says, because she doesn't believe your answer is the right one, she says, yeah, but there's also another answer. Hot dog. I
I'm a
don't
hot
understand
dog.
it.
I'm a hot dog.
Okay,
Because she's hot.
you need to
So
elaborate that.
I'm hot.
Oh,
Oh, there's a reason. Because I have a cosplay group I really love. Like, I love them with a passion. I love them so much that when the group broke up, I cried for like a week straight. I love them.
Oh.
And they have a Dragon Age panel on YouTube, and someone asks that question there. And one of the characters, without even like hesitating, just says like, "I'm a hot dog."
Oh.
So yeah, I'm a hot
An
dog,
emotional
and it's chili.
question for you, basically.
Emotional episode.
I really love that question. Yeah.
Sigrid says, Sam's laugh heals.
Yes.
And Himedetta says,
I
this
could really
went
work.
from cosplay to cookies real quick.
They go hand in hand.
When you work with Sarah as much as I do, cookies are a big part of cosplay.
For
But
Pixie
no,
Dust,
legit, I always bring cookies for conventions, like, because to keep my blood sugar from dropping too low, I always have cookies. So
Yeah,
At
and they're
every
perfect.
convention. Every
Expect Sarah
convention.
to now hang on you during the whole convention until you give her a cookie because
yeah, probably.
she loves cookies. It's insane. She had a bad day. At some point, she was like tired and like texting me like, "I have a bad day. Come cuddle me." And I was like, "Sure, I'll bring cookies." And I couldn't find cookies because it was a Sunday and everything was closed. So I drove around different gas stations on my way to her like, "I need cookies, please," and they were all out.
No.
That's the story of cookie.
Yeah.
Yep.
The never-ending story of Cookie.
Yeah.
Aw. So
Yeah.
cute.
She didn't get cookies, but she did get a color.
Yeah.
A big
Good
cow.
too.
This went
It's
from
fine.
cosplay to cookies to Sean Connery suddenly. I'm sorry. No, there's nothing to be sorry about. I would love to be called Sean Connery.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Lucia Farah says, "Ah ha ha! Then this T-Rex shall go cookie hunting for Dezukan." All right,
Yeah.
let's move on. If the audience has any questions, you can write them in the chat. And while you think about it, we'll go into our last segment, which is geekery, where we talk about what we've been watching, reading, or playing during this past week. Who wants to go first?
Well, I've spent a lot of my free time outside in the nature, in the forest, just walking around actually.
Taking pictures.
Taking pictures. I haven't really been doing much. I haven't really watched anything new or read anything new or still on the Overwatch hype, still on the RuPaul Drag Race thing, still, yeah, just the same.
Mm-hmm. Well, Riera says, "Watching Fateful Fumble and Betrayal Raven."
This is true.
Yes,
This
we've
is
been watching Betrayal Raven today. I haven't finished the episode yet, but I'm going to do it after I finish the show. Because I love Dragon Age. It's taking over my life. Like, not even a joke.
Feel you.
Yeah. No. I've not been, I haven't really had the time to watch that many things either. Because I've been busy editing some of our Fateful Fumble RPG episodes and making them into podcasts. So we're now available on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. So you can download all of our episodes and listen to them on your cell phone.
What?
So yeah, episode
Woohoo.
0, episode 1, and episode 2, part 1 are now out as podcasts.
Cool.
Yeah. That's what I've been busy doing. And watching some Critical Role. Always.
Yes. Critical Role. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I found out today that apparently the Harry Potter movies have extended editions. And I'm a real big Harry Potter fan, and I didn't realize this before. So I had to search online, like, is there extended editions of Harry Potter? And people were, I don't know. I think so, because there are some movies with extra scenes. I was like, I found it, so it's fine. It was good.
Awesome.
Cool. Himedera says, "I've been playing Undertale today and crying because no one cares about it anymore."
Aw.
And Eden says, "Wig styling and watching Nyx Rising Industries cosplay."
Oh, Nyx Rising. I love them.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Oh,
so
they're amazing.
I'll have to check it
Oh.
out.
They're my base.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
There's a few questions in the chat though.
But I haven't answered.
Yeah, you have to answer first.
All
I've
right.
been catching up on like a lot of things because I'm very good at starting things and never finishing them. So I've been catching up on CosCast and Fateful Fumble because I've been working a lot, so I haven't gotten around to seeing them. So I've catched up on that, and then I started watching Critical Role, which is good.
Yes.
And I actually dreamt about it tonight, and it was really weird. Because I was dreaming, I was at work, and every character like commented things I did, which was very strange.
Nightmare.
It was like a nice nightmare kind of. But yeah, I think that's kind of. I've been watching gameplay of like what's it called? Corpse Party.
What is that?
It's
Oh my god, Corpse Party!
It's a game. It looks like a Nintendo game, but I don't think you played it at Nintendo.
The way
it's really
also
cool.
an anime.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's kind of like time loopy, and you kind of go back and forth in time and look at its history from different sides and stuff. It's really cool. And it gets like deeper and deeper the more you watch or play. It's really cool. So I'm almost at the end now, and I don't understand shit. So,
All right.
So,
I'll
yeah.
have to check that out too.
yes.
Okay. Let's move on to the questions in the chat. Cecilia wants to know, how is John going?
Ah!
Was that answer enough for you, Cece?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a question before this question, though, which Eden asked, and that is, what musical would you cosplay from and who?
Hamilton.
Sweeney Todd!
And Sweeney Todd! I really want to cosplay both Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd. And I want to cosplay
I can take
Hamilton.
some Todd and you take Sweeney Todd's.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then I want to cosplay Beast from Beauty and the Beast, if that counts as musical. I guess it does.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I want to cosplay Phantom from Phantom of the Opera. And oh, there's so much.
Cosplay
I
all
want to
the musicals.
cosplay what is she called? One of the girls from Les Mis. The one that sings I Have a Dream.
Fontaine? No, Fon. Yeah.
I think she's called Fontaine.
Yeah.
That one. That one that yeah. The one with the kid.
Yeah.
A lot. I really like musicals.
I guess I would probably cosplay from Moulin Rouge just because
Yeah,
I've
me
had a
too.
thing for that musical ever since I was a kid. I have no idea why, but for some
Spontaneous.
reasons I've always liked those kind of people.
I've
So-
totally seen Moulin Rouge. What are you talking about?
It's so quirky and fun, and I
Absolutely.
cry at the end every time. I would definitely cosplay from Moulin Rouge with you.
Yeah, awesome.
I know there's a musical I'm forgetting, but I can't remember what.
Oh, Chicago! Yes, I would want to cosplay from Chicago.
I've never seen it.
Into the Woods.
Well, that's cool.
What did you
Into
If
the
I want to
Woods.
cosplay for Into the Woods, I want to cosplay the wolf, but I don't really like his costume that much. It looks kind of weird.
No.
But I do love Johnny Depp.
I love the musical, but not the
Okay.
costume.
Cats.
No.
Nah.
God, no. Not cats.
We got another question from CC, and
Yeah.
that is, how does it feel to cosplay siblings as a couple?
Yeah.
We
I know.
somehow pick all the
normal.
siblings. I don't understand how. Or
Yeah.
like the same person.
just
We're gonna
happened.
cosplay the same person in 3 weeks. That's gonna be weird. That's like a whole other level of incest.
Yeah.
Cosplay incest.
But it's not incest if it's the same person.
But it kind of is because they're related. They're the same person. Or twins.
Yeah. Eden
Well-
and Vanilla are really acting like in the chat now. Caps lock. I really want to cosplay the prince. Evan Hansen. In the woods, please.
I know, Eden. I know.
Oh.
But I don't know, it's kind of weird. We cosplayed Keely and Feely, and we started doing that. We started making the costumes before we were even together. But then we picked Arya and John, and now we have 2 different versions of Jack Frost, and I don't know what else.
Ooh, Eric Tiller is saying, inject some Lannister into that Stark Snow relation. Question.
There you go.
What did happen in the
Oh.
north?
and we're gonna cosplay 9 and 12 from Sankin and Terror, and they're basically brothers as well. They're kind of adoptive brothers in a way.
Yeah. What are you doing to yourselves? Why do you keep picking this?
It's
I
weird.
thought-
just imagine.
I thought Sarah said she didn't have a cosplay type. I think we found her.
Yeah.
I think we did. My sibling.
Incest.
Yes.
But, I mean, me and my hubby did Death and Dream for Torucon, not last year, but the year before that. So, and he was like, "No, I refuse to kiss you and snuggle you while we're cosplaying siblings. It's gross. I'm not doing it."
I just remember at Torucon, because it's very obvious that Phil and Keely are siblings. I feel like people might not think about it on some other cosplays, like 2 different versions of Jack Frost. That's just, But we were holding hands together or something, and I gave her a kiss on the cheek or something. And someone just stopped and stared like, what the shit's going on?
What happened?
So it's kind of fun seeing everyone's reaction to it, and it feels kind of awkward, like hugging or kissing or holding hands or something, and knowing we're cosplaying siblings, and it feels so weird.
But
It really does.
fine.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
Fine.
Yep. So that answers that question. Well, that's all of the questions I think we got from the chat, and we're a little bit on overtime. So
Surprise,
No, no, no.
surprise!
Not
Whoa.
Just overtime.
We have one more person to talk about geekery too, and that's Nyasha,
Yeah.
because she didn't get to do
Yeah,
it.
we need to hear from Tonya. What?
Okay. Well, I'm still watching Critical Role, starting to catch up now. And I've been watching Attack on Titan. It's so exciting. I'm so looking forward to getting some answers. Rah!
You won't get them. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. They're like small bits of like, oh, but what and what? And, yeah, right. And I've started reading Ravneringene,
Yes.
and I've gotten a couple chapters in, and it's like, ooh, I like this.
Yes.
It's really addicting really fast.
Yeah.
And then when you
And
get
they're
to the
easy
end,
to read too.
yeah, but when you get to the end, you're like, I know there's 2 more books, but I don't want to finish it.
And you also have a new friend.
Oh yeah, I got a new friend. See?
I really like the box behind you that just says things.
Yes, but I have the thing. Gotta have the thing.
What's
And
in the
this
box?
In the box, I'll show you. I'll show you. I've got some weird stuff. I'm not sure what it's called, but
Ooh.
something I can
Yeah,
decorate.
a thingamajig.
Yeah, a thingamajig and buttons, different kinds of buttons, and hooks and some beads. I mean, lots of
Yeah.
different things.
Things.
I mean, I got lots of boxes with lots of things all over.
Suddenly
What's
this
in the
turned
box?
Suddenly this turned into cosplay closet with any other cosplay.
Yes, let's look at all my boxes. No,
Or
I'm-
as Eric Tiller just said, this certainly took a turn towards CosCast against humanity.
Maybe that should be a new like sideshow or video series we do, CosCast Against Humanity.
We do actually have a CosCast plays Cards Against Humanity video.
Yes, we do.
We do.
So you should check that out. We're awful, horrible people. in that
Yeah,
one. So
yeah.
it's on our YouTube channel. You'll find it. I cosplay. Okay, but that's it.
That's it.
I think we have to call it quits for today. So I just
Stairs.
Tonya just refuses to let it go. So before we call it quits, next weekend, me and Tonje will be attending Trollbundet CosplayCon at Nes Kulturhus. So we'll be holding our panel about cosplay and sense of self. It'll be a shorter version, only 30 minutes, but it'll still be good. Sunniva can't come because she's attending some seminars that weekend. But we'll be there. So if you want to hang with us, chat with us, you know, stuff like that, please do. We will also be hosting a Instagram contest together with nerdeportalen.no, where you can win some cool prizes if you take a selfie from CosplayCon and post it on Instagram and just use the hashtag, which we'll release later this week.
What you doing, Sam?
Nothing.
Nothing. And so we'll probably have like a post convention episode next Sunday if we can make it happen. And yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. We'll just have to wait and see. We might not even have time to have an episode next weekend, depending on when my husband comes home from his business trip. I know, crazy. So we'll keep you updated. All right. So thank you guys for being our guests. It was wonderful to have you here. Very fun.
Thank you for having me again.
Yes, and me for the first time.
It was our pleasure. And
Thanks for having you both.
Yes. And thanks to the viewers who have been watching us and have been active in the chat. We love you guys so much. And we'll see you later next Sunday, hopefully. Bye.